Happy to be flying with you today, Captain.
MSFS24 to Punta Gorda, immediate boarding. Please prepare your travel documents. Thank you.
Captain, it's Mickey from the cabin crew. Passengers are ready for boarding. Waiting on your okay.
Dulles Ground, Boeing November 44614. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Boeing November 44614. The jetway is going to be connected.
Dulles Ground, Boeing November 44614. Could you please send a baggage?
Boeing November 44614. Baggage is on the way.
Dulles Ground, Boeing November 44614. Could you please send a catering truck?
Boeing November 44614. The catering truck is on the road.
Dulles Ground, Boeing November 44614 ready to copy IFR clearance to Kilo Papa Golf Delta.
Boeing November 44614 is cleared to Kilo Papa Golf Delta Airport via the CPDL-1 departure, fluky transition, runway 19er center. Climb via SID maintain flight level tree 40. Departure frequency is 125.05, squawk 2667.
Clear to Kilo Papa Golf Delta by the CPDL-1 departure, fluky transition, runway 19er center. Climb via SID maintain flight level tree 40. Departure frequency is 125.05, squawk 2667, Boeing November 44614.
Boeing 614, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.625. Good day. Commutair 4325. Hold position. Caution other traffic. Commutair 4325. Continue taxi.
Dulles Ground, Boeing November 44614, requesting pushback.
Boeing November 44614. Pushback request accepted.
We're finished boarding.
Roger, Commute Air 4325.
Tow bar is set, Captain.
Luggage loading complete.
You're cleared to start engines. Pushback complete, Captain. Dulles Ground, Boeing November 44614 with Charlie, ready to taxi, IFR.
Boeing November 44614. Taxi to and hold short runway 19er center. Via taxiway Charlie Zulu Bravo Yankee Zulu. Contact tower on 120.25 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 19er center using taxiway Charlie Zulu Bravo Yankee Zulu, Boeing 614. captain has turned on a fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you're seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. A reminder that this is a non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of our attendants. Thank you. Guests, please direct your attention to the monitors as we review emergency procedures. Guests, here are the safety procedures. There are designated emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you, including behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience a sudden loss of pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you are traveling with children, make sure to secure your own mask before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency, leave your carry-on items behind. Life rafts are located below your seats. Emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit and slide. Now, make sure that all hand luggage is stowed away safely. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in your seat pocket. We should slow down our taxi speed.
late gear.
Dulles Tower, Boeing November 44614 ready for IFR departure. Runway 19er center.
Boeing November 44614, hold short, runway 19er center. Traffic is Boeing 767 on the runway. Turkish 187, exit runway when able.
Hold short, runway 19er center. Boeing 614.
Turkish 187, contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er for Turkish 187.
Sun Country 667, turn next taxiway. Sun Country 667, turn next taxiway. Sun Country 6...
Dulles Tower, Lindbergh Tree 70, 13 miles north, inbound ILS runway 19er center approach.
Lindbergh Tree 70, Dulles Tower, altimeter 299er4, cleared ILS runway 19er center approach. Sun Country 667, contact ground on 121.9er. Boeing November 44614, altimeter 299er4, cleared for takeoff, runway 19er center.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 19er center. Boeing November 44614.
Cleared ILS runway 19er center approach, Lindbergh Tree 70.
Guests, prepare for takeoff. Please ensure your seat belt is fastened tightly. Your seat is in the upright position.
121.9er,
Your tray table
Sun Country
is securely stored.
667.
Thank you.
Runway 19 center. Keep that nose down. Power sub. Eighty knots.
Tree 70. Wind calm. Clear to land runway 19er center.
Why is the rig gear up?
Clear to land runway 19er center. Lindbergh Tree 70.
Boeing 614 contact. Potomac departure on 125.05. Good day.
125.05 for Boeing 614. Potomac departure, Boeing November 44614 is passing 1400 climbing flight level tree 40.
Boeing November 44614, Potomac departure, altimeter 29904, radar contact, continue to Fluky. Boeing 614.
Going to 120.65, Boeing 614. Washington Center, Boeing November 44614 is at 9,500 climbing flight level tree 40.
Boeing November 44614, Washington Center, altimeter 229.05, radar contact, continue to Fluky.
About 10,000 feet. So come on.
Captain, we just cleared 18,000 feet time to set the altimeter to standard.
Boeing 614, contact Washington Center on 1 tree 2. Good day.
Go to 1 tree 2, Boeing 614. Washington Center, Boeing November 44614 is at flight level 250 climbing flight level tree 40.
Boeing November 44614, Washington Center, radar contact, continue. Boeing 614, contact Washington Center on 121.675. Good day.
121.675.
Look at that wing flex.
Boeing 614, contact Washington Center on 1 tree 5.4. Good day.
1 tree 5.4, Boeing 614.
Boeing November 44614, Washington Center, radar contact, continue to LWOD.
Good morning, guests. This is your captain speaking. Today, I'm assisted by co-pilot Jeremy
Washington
Kane.
Center,
Welcome aboard
Southwest
flight.
3149er is passing flight level tree 05
inbound to Punta
descending
Gorda.
2600.
We are currently cruising at an altitude of 34,000 feet and at an airspeed of 300 knots. It's 12:07 p.m. On behalf of all crew members, we thank you for flying with us today. So, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Thank you.
passengers, we've reached cruising altitude and will be turning down the cabin lights for your comfort. If you need additional reading light, just push the button above your head.
Boeing 614 contact center on 1...
Going to 124.05.
Boeing November 44614, center. Radar contact. Continue to LWOD. Southwest 271. Climb.
Climb and maintain 2000. Southwest 271.
Captain, we're ready to serve lunch. Request permission to begin in-flight service.
Boeing 614 contact Washington Center on 135.2. Good day. Boeing 614, please acknowledge. Boeing 614, did you copy? Boeing 614, did you copy?
Serve lunch. Request permission to begin in-flight service.
614, flight level tree 40.
Boeing November 44614, Atlanta Center, radar contact. Continue to KLFRR.
Captain, we're ready to serve lunch. Request permission to begin in-flight service.
Permission granted. Our crew will now start serving lunch. Please make sure your tray table is ready for us. Enjoy.
6-1, 4 contact Jacksonville Center on 124 decimal. Boeing 614, did you copy?
124.7, Boeing 614. Jacksonville Center, Boeing November 44614, flight level tree 40.
Boeing November 44614, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, continue to Stooge. Flight Columbia 72, descend and maintain 2000. Boeing 614, contact Jacksonville Center on 132.5. Good day.
132.5.
Boeing November 44614, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, continue to Stooge. Boeing 614,
128.1, Boeing 614. Atlanta Center, Boeing November 44614, flight level tree 40.
Boeing November 44614, Atlanta Center, radar contact, continue to Baxley. Boeing 614, contact Atlanta Center.
135.55 for Boeing November 44614. Atlanta Center, radar contact, continue to Baxley. Boeing 614, contact Jacksonville Center on 132.5. Good day. 132.5 for Boeing 614. Jacksonville Center, Boeing November 44614, flight level tree 40.
Boeing November 44614, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, continue to backslide. Boeing 6-1, 4 contact Jacksonville.
1 tree, 2 decimal tree for Boeing 614. Jacksonville Center, Boeing November 44614, flight level tree 40.
Boeing November 44614, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, continue to KRVUR. November Alpha.
Descend and maintain.
Jacksonville Center, Airbus November 137 Juliet Quebec is passing flight level 430, descending 2000. Airbus November 137 Juliet Quebec, Jacksonville Center, radar contact continue. Frontier Flight 440.
Climb and maintain 2000. Frontier Flight 4406.
Boeing 6-1, 4 contact Jacksonville Center on 1 tree, decimal 7. Good day.
1 tree, decimal 7, Boeing 614. Jacksonville Center, Boeing November 44614, flight level tree 40.
Boeing November 44614, Jacksonville Center. Radar contact. Continue to KRVUR. Exejet 409er, descend and maintain 2000. Boeing 614, contact Jacksonville Center on 125.905. Good day.
125.905, Boeing 614. Jacksonville Center, Boeing November 44614, flight level tree
Jacksonville Center.
40.
Radar contact. Continue to WNWD. Boeing 614, contact Jacksonville Center on 1 tree 4.4. Good day.
Going to 1 tree, 4.4,
Boeing November
614.
44614, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, continue to WNWD. Jacksonville Center on 1 tree, decimal tree 25. Good day.
1 tree, decimal tree 25 for Boeing 614. Jacksonville Center, Boeing November 44614, flight level tree 40.
Boeing November 44614, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, continue to LUBBR. Boeing 614, descend via LUBBR 4 to 3000. Expect ILS runway 4 approach via Viola transition.
Descend via LUBBR 4 to 3000. Expect ILS runway 4 approach via Viola transition. Boeing 614. Guests, we've just been cleared to land at Punta Gorda. Please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. The flight attendants will be moving through the cabin, making a final compliance check, and picking up any remaining trash. Thank you.
Boeing 61, 4 contact Miami Center on 1 tree, 2 decimal tree 5. Good day.
Going to 1 tree, 2 decimal tree 5. Boeing 614. Miami Center, Boeing November 44614 is passing flight
Miami Center,
280,
radar contact,
descending
continue
3000 via the LUBBR for arrival. Captain, we just passed under 18,000 feet, so don't forget to switch the altimeter to local.
Flaps.
Boeing 61, 4 contact approach on 127.05. Good day.
127.05 for Boeing 614. Approach, Boeing November 44614 is at 10,500, descending 3,000 via the LUBBR for arrival.
Boeing November 44614, approach, altimeter tree 006, radar contact, continue to Viola. Boeing 614, contact tower on 121.0 when inbound.
Tower on 121.0, Boeing 614. Tower, Boeing November 44614, 21 miles west, inbound ILS runway 4 approach.
Boeing November 44614. Tower, altimeter tree 007. Cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
Cleared ILS runway for approach. Boeing 614.
You're down. A little bit of a tailwind. Both not tailwind. Lost hold. Edge autopilot.
Boeing 614, wind 306 at 7. Clear to land runway 4.
to land runway 4, Boeing 614.
Knot crosswind.
Boeing 614, turn next taxiway.
Bad landing. 4 out of 10. It's too low. You must be heavier than usual or something. Just kept falling out of the sky.
Boeing 614, exit runway when able. Boeing 614, contact ground on 121.0.
121.0, Boeing 614. Ground, Boeing November 446.
Boeing November 44614. Taxi to General Aviation, parking via taxiway Delta Cross, runway 15 Alpha.
Taxiing to General Aviation, parking using taxiway Delta Cross, runway 15 Alpha, Boeing 614.
Welcome to Punta something.